Right. What am I doing? Putting the link for that. Cool, there we go. Welcome in, welcome in. We are hopefully not going to lose our streak immediately, because that would be kind of embarrassing. But we do have a lot of swaps. 32 whole swaps, which means we are going into next round with 3 elevations. Well, not next round, because they're all 31 next round, but into the scuffed IV rounds, we have some elevations at our disposal. I'm hoping to do maybe 2 sets in the stream. It depends how cringe our team is. If we get like a super squad and we can just power through, then maybe we can fit 2 sets in, but it might just be 1 if we end up with a bag of crap. So let's just get into it and see what we draft. Let's challenge the right one and not ruin our level 50 streak. Also, the way I have chat setup's a bit scuffed because it's I'm sharing like my browser, so I've got chat on my phone, so hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. Yeah, welcome in. Egg Horse T, Hugo, Vreeze, welcome in, welcome in. Let's remember to look at the phrases. No type, free spirited. No type, no phrase. Right. No type, no phrase. Now we should be all 31 IV Pokemon now. So we should have a bit of an advantage. Doesn't mean we won't lose. Starmie's a hell of a good first pick. It's not Fast Starmie and it's not Natural Cure. Is that Starmie 8? Can't remember which Starmie that is. And I also can't type. It is not Starmie 8. It's one of the weird Starmies. One of these ones up here somewhere. In the realm of never get used. Oh no, it's Starmie 1, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's Starmie 1. Okay. Well, 31 IV Starmie 1's still not bad. Outspeed a lot of stuff. Probably drafting that. We'll see what else we get. Oh no. Oh no, not Meganium 2. Not the infamous and mistyping, yes, but the ever more infamous Meganium 2. King of no fun for anybody involved. Immunity lacks. Kind of the weird lacks, inaccurate lacks. Okay. Revenge champ. Okay. Ooh. Big Heracross. That's going to be very fast at 31 IV. Smart AI Endure Reversal's very solid. That's getting drafted for sure. And then the Buzz. Let's think about this. Well, we definitely want Heracross on lead. Which leaves us weak to fires and flyings. Starmie resists fires. Maybe like a Hera Starmie Snorlax angle? We got a fighting answer with Starmie, we got a flying answer with nothing really. But maybe Snorlax can swap in on something. Mega Kick is very scary to use. I don't really like Mega Kick. But I think versus 3 IVs, it's probably good still. Was it, immunity? I already forgot. It is immunity. I mean, I don't think we can take Meganium because then we're double flying weak. It's relaxed buzz. So it's slow buzz. I don't really like this Electa buzz either. I feel like this is the squad. What investment? Which Snorlax is this? So the squad, we might as well write down what they are so I don't forget. Hera... Which Hera is this? Hera 4. Starmie 1. And then... Snorlax. The only thing I don't really like about this squad, other than the inaccuracy, is if Heracross dies, what are we doing to Tyranitar? Because Starmie just can't even hit it, and Snorlax is definitely not hitting it. I just don't think we can get rid of... I don't think we can take Machamp though, because then we're like double flying weak, we're double psychic weak. Like, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think it's going to have to be Snorlax, and then maybe we look to swap Snorlax out for something later. Which Snorlax is this? Snorlax 3. Cool, this is the squad. Let's get into it. Yo, what's good, Wowie? What's good, KT? How we doing? Felipe, welcome in, welcome in. Now, let's not lose the very first battle, shall we? So, we are Hera 4, and we are fighting a 3IV Pokemon. That's what we got. Scissor, huh? There's definitely better first mons we could have ran into. That's relatively scary. Oh, one's clicking Aerial Ace. 2 doesn't see a kill, so it could just SD, which is basically a free kill. 3 is agility, probably. And we are slower after an agility, which is kind of annoying. And Scissor 4 is probably also agility. And we also don't 2-hit KO that. We could get crit by Scissor 3. I don't think we're ever swapping here. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think we're just hitting this. Which means we're probably just using Earthquake this turn. And we're just kind of hoping it's not Scissor 1. I don't think it makes sense to endure, because a lot of the other ones are going to be using, they're going to be using other stuff. Let's have a look at Scissor. Let's see what Scissor's saying in here, in terms of typings. I hate Google Sheets so much. It's like the opposite of Excel, and it's horrible. Yeah, it can be any of them, KT. No type, no phrase doesn't really help here. Like the setup type style, which I think is total prep, isn't that common. So it's not like we can really say 4's less likely either. I think we're just going to hit this with an EQ and then see what happens. You had a yummy breakfast? Oh, you Americans and your breakfast. Okay, unlucky Scissor 1, which means we are dead. That was the worst Scissor we could have seen. Not an ideal start. Looks like we high rolled though, which is something. 2048. Okay. Do we kill this with Starmie Psychic? I'm guessing not, because it's resisted. Starmie. We don't kill it, but it also can't really do a lot back to us, so I think we just go Starmie here and try and finish this off. I don't really want to play the game of counter with Snorlax. I think it's a Starmie call here for sure. This thing does have Focus Band as well, which could be annoying. But we can't really do anything about that. Alright, let's update this before we forget. Scissor 1. Don't Focus Band me. I suppose I can recover if it Focus Bands me, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Cool. A little bit of Shell Bell healing. Beavries! Hello, my friend. So we have Vileplume. Scissor 1 was Focus Band, high risk move. So we know absolutely nothing about this. I assume we're just clicking Psychic. We probably don't want to swap into any attack, really. Especially not a Sludge Bomb. It's just Psychic. And hope we don't get Bright Powdered or Quick Clawed or some shenanigans. Let's just double check, but I'm sure we kill all of these with Stab. Oh, Starmie, you fraud. Not even guaranteed. Okay. I mean, we kill 3 out of 4. I'm still just clicking the move. So let's see what happens. And it is a dead plume, so it's not Vileplume 2. Let's take that out of here. I suppose it could be 2 actually, because it was a roll, right? Yeah, it was a roll, so we can't take it out. Some more beautiful healing. Mr. Mime. Probably fine. We have Shadow Ball on Snorlax. I don't think there's any world where this thing beats us, to be honest with you. It's probably one of the nicest things you could see in the back. Yeah, we basically don't really know anything. It can't be a high risk mine, but there's no high risk move, so we know absolutely nothing still. What speed Snorlax? Do I make this slower with a T-Wave? Because if I do, I'm probably just T-Waving it. Because let's be honest, Starmie is not going to do anything to this. Yeah, we'll be faster. Because none of them have speed, do they? Do any of them have a Lum or anything annoying? One has Lychee, one has Lefties, yeah. Right, let's paralyze it to start with. Did we Bright Powder? I didn't look for 1 second. T-Bolt. T-Bolt mine. I think there's only 1 T-Bolt mine. There is 1 T-Bolt mine. Oh no, there's 2. Yeah, we must have Bright Powdered into mine 4, I guess. Fantastic. We love that. Snorlax does kill this. To all hell though, so I don't think we necessarily care. I didn't see how much damage I took from that, but I'm assuming I can't heal it all. No, so we're just making the same play again. Okay, fine. We have Lax 3. We're not a guaranteed kill, but I think I'd rather just Shadow Ball. Less chance of something going terribly wrong. Get the roll, hopefully. That was a absolutely awful trainer, and we will be taking none of their Pokemon. Rock type. I'm restrained. I mean, Rock's not fantastic for Snorlax, but I mean, the team was just so bad there. Like, we're just never taking any of it. Like, we could take Vileplume, but, like, no. I think we'll just run our odds into Rock. I don't really fancy any of those Pokemon. We can always find her in the frontier, Mr. Vreeze. Another flying type on lead, or another flying move, probably. We're not doing very well here with the lead Heracross. We're not doing very well at all. Let's reset all of this. Let's see what Altaria has for us. I mean, it can obviously be any of these. Two of them have Aerial Ice, and the one that doesn't have Aerial Ice is Flamethrowing. So it's probably a hard switch. I mean, it's definitely a hard switch. The question is just into what, to which I guess the answer is probably Snorlax. We take nothing from Aerial Ice. That one does nothing to us. It's male. We are also male, so we can't get attracted. Altaria 3 does nothing, and Flamethrower does nothing. Yeah, it's a hard Snorlax maneuver. Predictable Aerial Ice. 62 damage. It can be 1. Can't be 3. Guaranteed Altaria 1. Alright. I mean, we just have to try and 2-hit KO this with Mega Kick. Let's just click the button. We get a Quick Claw right there. Would have been better next turn, but we'll take a free Quick Claw. Could crit. No. Okay. Yeah, it was good turbo. Welcome in. That doesn't look like Shadow Ball kill range, but let's just make sure. 17. No. So we're gonna have to make a kick again, I think. Double Quick Claw. Okay. Snorlax is cooking. Shuckle's not great. Yeah, Shuckle's not great, huh? We'll have no info on this either, because I don't think there's a double 3 Shuckle. I think most of the Shuckles are 1s. No, there is no double 3 Shuckle, so it could be any of these. What did Altaria 1 have? Cherry Berry? Yeah, so it can be any Shuckle still. I want to say that we're just going... We could swag a Psych Up on this, actually, because we are also Immunity. Which means it can't Toxic us on the Toxic ones. So now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's swag a Psych Up and just set up to the moon. Is this male or female? It is female, so the Attract one could be annoying. How much do we need to kill? Oh my god, Shuckle. It's kind of awkward even with Swagger Psycho. What does Starmie do to this? I'm guessing not a lot because it's not Stab. And we're also Illuminate, right? So we can't heal Toxic. Yeah, we're also Illuminate. So I don't think it's Starmie either. What about Heracross? Heracross does just punch this. Are we Guts or are we Swarm? We are Swarm. Let's make a note of that because that'll probably matter at some point. Swarm, Hera, immunity lax. I don't like the idea of letting the Shuckle set up because we need +6 Psych up to kill. And if it starts getting double teams up while we're setting up Swaggers, then we're in trouble. So I think I'm just going to hard switch Hera and just try and Mega Horn this. And then if things get out of hand, we can always go back into Lax. And there goes my HD60S. Vintage. Don't worry, the game did not crash. My capture card is just ass. And it likes to go black repeatedly. I didn't see what move it used, annoyingly, because of that. I'm guessing it probably double-teamed. Which means we still have no clue which one it is. So this changes nothing. Okay, well, we just credit, so we'll never know which Shuckle that is. Yeah, it likes to scare me, Turbo, by just, like, randomly turning off every now and then. Now, this is the mon that we said we didn't really want to see. So, let's figure out what we're doing with this. We're going to be faster, barring Quick Claw, than all of them. So, I'm guessing we just want to EQ this to get guaranteed damage, but let's have a look. Yeah, EQ does a hell of a lot of damage against this. Although I mean, there are some that have Aerialize. So if we miss Mega Horn into Aerialize, that's like diabolically terrible. I think that we'll live one with Snorlax, so we're just going to EQ for hopefully guaranteed damage. If we don't get Bright Powdered. Heracross is so cool, you need to try him on. I have a shiny one that I haven't done anything with that I found, like, as a kid. And I've just been waiting for something to do with it. And I've got a feeling at some point I'm going to redo the EVs and bring it in here. Well, into... Oh, God, we're Swarm as well. We should live around a Burn and Sand, and then hopefully Revenge here. Flamethrower tells us it's a special tar, though. I'm pretty sure there's only one tar with Flamethrower. Yeah, it's guaranteed tar 4. Yeah, guaranteed tar 4. Which I don't know if we want to take or not. We'll have a think. Because T-Tar is kind of scary for our team, so by picking it, we also take it out the pool of things that can be used against us. It also kind of bodies the flying types that we're kind of scared to swap out into. So it might make sense on the team. The cooler Pinsir? I definitely think it's the cooler Pinsir. I'm a bit of a Pinsir hater, as Beavery's gonna test. I think they did my boy Pinsir incredibly dirty in Generation 3. I don't think Voice Grip's doing quite what you wanted to. No type, no phrase again. I think I'm edging towards taking this tar. It's not crazy good. I think it just bulks up my team into the things I'm scared of currently. Because, like, I'm not that scared of waters with Hera and Starmie, because Starmie resists and has a neutral hit. I'm scared of flyings, because I don't really have a swap in on a physical side. And I'm scared of normals, just like a really strong normal hit that Heracross can't kill. I think T-Tar just makes sense in this backline, so I think we're going to sacrifice Snorlax to the gods here. And we're going to bring T-Tar along with us. Which is T-Tar 4. Which I know is sacrificing a lot of IVs, but I think it just makes sense. It's good coverage as well, which is nice. Is mine from the Safari? No RSC? I don't know why I called you RSC, that was weird. I saw your... It's weird seeing people's, like, tags instead of their names, if that makes sense. Mine was from Padden Bush, Kato. I used to venture around in the islands, in the Sevi Islands as a kid. Fire Red was my, like, main game back then. So we used to love that. I mean, Jolt's probably fine to hard switch T-Tar. The only problem is if it's double kick Jolt. Like, most of the Jolts here are probably just clicking raw T-Bolt. Because I think the only one that isn't is Jolt 3's probably clicking T-Wave or Agility. So let's have a look at double kick and see how T-Tar fares into that. Tyranitar 4, 3 IV. We do live. We are then also faster with Hera on the comeback in. Are we... What's our speed tiers? I'm guessing we're slower than most of these with Hera right now. And we probably don't want Hera Paralyzed since it's our best mon and it doesn't have guts. Because Jolt 1 is probably click... Well, Jolt 1's clicking Protect, which just reveals itself and we get a free swap. Jolt 2 is Thunderbolting. Jolt 3 is Agilitying or Thunderwaving because we are faster than that Jolt. It's also Bright Powder, which could be annoying. I think I'm hard swapping here, and we're going to scout which Jolt this is. There's a raw T-Bolt. Okay. Does that tell us anything? I feel like that kind of does tell us something, Grant. Because probably one... Because that one's also slower. It's very likely 1 or 4. Which I don't think swapping out was actually probably the best play. I probably should have just stayed in with Hera and clicked TQ against Jolt, now that I'm thinking about it. But it's a bit late for that now, so if we die for it, we die for it. I don't think the damage is going to matter, because I'd imagine Heracross kills them all. I probably should have stayed in with Hera now that I'm thinking about it. This was kind of a bad play. Because now we're just going to lose T-Tar. I mean, it can click Thunderwave still, so like it's not guaranteed, but we're probably losing T-Tar here and still getting hit on the Mon afterwards. So this was a bit of a bad play. Just going to have to hope it doesn't really cost us too much. I think we have to crunch with a 2-hit KO chance. Dig, huh? So it is... Why did it dig over double kick? Oh! Oh, that's really interesting. It sees the 1 hit from double kick, so it doesn't see double kick as highest damaging move. So it's used dig instead, which is very hilarious. And it also means we basically have a safe swap back out into Heracross here. It only sees the 1 hit from double kick, that's so funny. You're so bad, Jolteon. And then we guaranteed clean up with Hera, and we're also 1 point faster at 31 IVs, which is beautiful. We're taking nothing even from a dig crit. Lovely. We've set sand, which isn't ideal for reversal now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe that was another reason why I shouldn't have taken T-Tar. I didn't really give a lot of thought to that either, but hey-ho. What can you do? So this is Jolt 2. Let's start fixing this. Jolteon. Let's get rid of Altaria. Alright, which is all zeros and gives us no info whatsoever. I'm sorry, I missed your message as well, Rayboy man. I'm not sure if there's a site to look up Gen 4. I think this Eisencalc has the factory sites preloaded in for every gen though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's also the other generations in here. I'll type in the website name in the chat. I'm not sure about like the spreadsheets if there's a similar one. But there's definitely Gen 4 Pokemon on that website. Yeah, what's good, Amaryllis? How we doing? Mr. Meme has come back for his revenge. I mean, still not a great matchup for us, to be honest. It is lefties, Mr. Mime, which narrows the search down a bit. In fact, it narrows it down the whole way. It's guaranteed Mime 1. So it can't be double threes in the back. I'm guessing Mime 1 probably kills us. Would be my guess, but Mr. Mime is pretty terrible. We are at what? 237. 78%, so we live even after a round of sand, which makes me want to click Mega Horn. We've got 2 chances to click it if we don't get crit. Actually, it's going to fake out, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to fake out this turn. Is this a T-Tar time? Maybe we chip it with T-Tar here. And then we come back out and revenge with Earthquake instead. Because we're 100% getting faked out here, and then we 100% live Magical Leaf. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going Tar. Good click, Mr. Meme. Good click. I guess the question is how much do we need to revenge with Hero, keeping in mind this thing has lefties. We want to EQ, so we want to hit 48% mineral. Yeah, we have to crunch. Okay, let's just crunch. This does not kill us, and I don't believe even a crit kills us. Lovely. When are you joining us in the factory fun, Amaryllis? Have you got any plans to do factory at any point? I think we might even live another Magical Leaf, yeah. We're actually guaranteed to live another Magical Leaf, so we can just kill this. Unless it crits, of course. Guaranteed is a strong word in the factory after all. That is Mr. Meme dead. And then what have we got in the back? I mean, Fissure could be bad. We'll probably be faster than this at least. I don't know how fast Wailord is. I don't know my Wailord speed tiers. Scope lens, lefties. So yeah, it can be any Wailord still. $115 speed, 128. So we just barely outspeed all of them, which means we're thunderbolting all of them. I think we should be okay even if it's Wailord 4, Wowie, because I think we'll get enough damage here with Sand to just EQ with Heracross. I did a lot, so I'm thinking that's non-bulky. Some type of non-bulky Wailord. I guess we just hit max roll on not Wailord 1. It doesn't really matter here, does it? I'm assuming Heracross just cleans up with an EQ. Yeah, it should do. There'll be another round of sand here as well. I think I am still going to search for a swap for T-Tar, just because the sand's kind of ruining my chance of doing endure players. You did one last edit on the Tickler video. I think that was the last change. It's Tickler time. Imagine using Fissure on a near-dead Pokemon. Yeah, the AI just loves... It loves to do weird and wonderful things. Some of the logic behind it is questionable in some places. I think, and someone who knows the AI better than me could correct me, but I think if they see a kill with a non-Oko move, they will go for the non-Oko move KO. No type, high risk, high return. Alright, what did this guy have again? I already forgot. He had Mr. Meme, Wild Lord, and something else. Jolt. Would we ever want a Jolt in the back? It hits flying types that want to kill Heracross. We are special T-Tar as well. It does make us pretty bad into Latties, though, is the problem. It makes us actually very bad into Latties, because it's going to take a hit on the swap out of Heracross. I think we're keeping T-Tar this battle. We need something that can beat the Latties in the back if we're going to take something, I think. So we're going to keep for this battle. Fissure is such a butt-clencher move. You see, Fissure's not even the worst of them though, Turbo. I definitely think Sheer Cold is the scariest. Because a lot of the Sheer Cold mons also have a 1-drill. So they're hard to even stall out of stuff. They can be pretty nasty Pokemon to fight. Are you going to be faster than me, Typhlosion? At 3 IV? That's the question. Are you a fraud, or are you not a fraud? You are not a fraud. You just barely outspeed me. 2 of you outspeed me, 2 of you don't. But we're not risking that on our best Pokemon. I'm pretty sure all of them here are probably clicking Fire Move, because they probably see the kill only with Fire Move. That one sees a kill. This one could... I mean, it's very unlikely to aerialize. That one's probably Flamethrowing. This one's probably overheating, and Endure Reversal we probably want Sand Up anyway. And then this one is also clicking Fire Move. The question is, though, is it Starmie instead ever? Because we're going to be slower on the next turn, and we're going to get hit anyway. I think our Starmie's also slower than this, though, annoyingly. Yeah, our Storm is also slower than this. Are we Salak? Can we endure reversal on this? Maybe we can just endure reversal on this. This seems like a pretty safe option to endure reversal into, to be honest. And there can't be T-Tar on the enemy team because we have T-Tar. Like, that one's clicking Fire Move. Typhlosion 2 would be the only bad one to endure into. I mean, I suppose Burn with any of them would be bad. Let's have a think before we make this play. Endure Reversal's not looking terrible, but we'd be risking a Burn. What does Starmie do into this? Starmie does get a 2-hit KO. We'd be taking 36 from Fire Blast, and it probably wants to set Sun after that. So then we'd be taking another 50. So we'd almost be dead by the time we kill Typhlosion 1. Typhlosion 2 is slower. So we'd get hit by Flamethrower, then get hit by Thunder Punch. 3 was slower, but it's not really that good. It can't really do anything to us once we swap out. And 4 is also slower, so again, we'd get hit by 2 moves and we'd have a very weak Starmie into the back. I mean, getting burned with our Heracross on the Endure would just be diabolically bad. Because then we'd have to die. Maybe it wouldn't be that bad though, because then we can come back out without taking a hit and just 2-hit KO. The only ones that would be really bad if we die on would be the ones that are faster, right? So Typhlosion 1, which isn't scary, so that wouldn't be too bad. It would be this one that would... That one also doesn't really have anything, actually. I think because we can kind of revenge this somewhat safely, I'm gonna go for Endure, I think. None of these have like Bright Powder or anything, do they? Focus Band could be annoying on 1. But then we can still clean up with Stormy because it only has a fire move. Yeah, I'm gonna Endure. I might live to regret this, but let's do it. Overheat Typhlosion. White Herb. Okay. And now we are +1 Hera that's probably about to sweep this guy out of the planet if we don't get quick clawed or priorityed of some kind. That was a good outcome. Does that guarantee which one it is? Because it was... No, we endured, so we don't know if it's faster or not. Did both of them kill me? I'm assuming so with Overheat. It would have been a roll for Typhlosion 3 to get me to Endure. So I suppose it's technically more likely to be 4, but we don't know. It could be 3 or 4. So let's put those in here. We have Typhlosion. 3 or 4. Ah, I guess it was actually more likely to be 3 because of high risk, high return, right? Oh no, because it was White Herb. So, wait, we know it's Typhlosion 4, because it was White Herb. Yeah, it's Typhlosion 4. Yeah, Overheat, White Herb. Yeah, guaranteed Typhlosion 4. Okay. Let's murder this. We could have reversaled, and we probably should have, but oh well. It's the same base power, and we can't get burned, so we could have just clicked reversal though. Does not make any difference. Fearow, huh? Well, guess what? Guess who's now faster, Fearow? Beaveries, it's our goat. Our goat has made an appearance. I'm assuming at 1 HP every single Fearow is just deceased. Yeah, massive dead. Focus Band could live. And then, annoyingly, it will be faster, but we can just go T-Tar and kill it with Sand on the same turn. Yeah, we just reversal heal. I suppose that's kind of a nice thing about, T-Tar, actually, is you can just kill the Focus Banders on the same turn when you swap out. Oh, Jinx, we hate you so much. You are a horrible existence. I'm guessing all of these are beyond dead. Yep, only the Bright Powder chance again, and again, even if it... I mean, even if it's the Bright Powder one, we have Crunch T-Tar in the back. I think we'll be okay. We just click reversal. Protect. So it actually is the Bright Powder one, I think, which is cringe. Just don't miss, I guess. Patented just don't miss strat coming in clutch again. Shearcold has no immunities, at least with the others you can use Ghost, Flying, Levitate respectively. Yeah, I mean Gengar's pretty good into the Okos other than Shearcold. It's why Gengar's so good in the tower for like D-bomb stuff. Look how badass Typhlosion looks. New game's neutered him by taking away his flames. Yeah, Typhlosion's a victim. There's quite a few Pokemon that are victims of the new games, and Typhlosion's definitely on that list. Looks like a naked mole rat in the new games. Also, sorry if I read any of the chats a bit late. I'm like locked in mid-battle and kind of catching up when I'm not locked in. What have we got next? No type, slow and steady. I can never remember if slow and steady's 2. It is, and I know it is, but I don't know why. Yeah, slow and steady's 2. Let's just put it on the layout, because otherwise I'm going to forget. I always get that mixed up with 3 for some reason, even though there's just no reason to do that. Do we want to swap anything? I don't think so, but let's just see what the options were again. Yeah, just trash. Yeah, I'm really hoping to take this streak past 57. My PB, I've lost twice at Battle 57, and I had absolutely terrible drafts both times. And this streak, I've got a lot of swaps racked up, so I get a lot of elevations into my my scary IV rounds, which is going to be very nice. So I'm hoping I can push this streak past the PB. It's got the makings of what we need, but I mean, it only takes one battle for something to go wrong here. Magmar, slow and steady, huh? Magmar. More likely Magmar 2 or 4. 2 is quick Magmar, but I don't think it'll outspeed 31 IV Hera still. So Magmar 1 is flamethrowing or doing something annoying with smokescreen barrier. We kill that. Let's put ourselves back to healthy so we don't accidentally do something stupid with reversal. Magmar 2, we're faster than, other than Quick Claw. And I've lost 2 different streaks to Magmar 2 with Quick Claw. I lost 2 streaks back to back actually to Magmar 2. So we are an avid Magmar 2 hater. Magmar 3, we also kill. Magmar 3 is not too risky. We're just faster and we just kill that one. Magmar 4 is a roll to kill, but it also doesn't kill us without a scope lens crit. My gut instinct is to just click Earthquake, because we'll be slower and a lot of them have fighting coverage for Tar. Storm is probably a 2-hit KO, and if it's the Mega Kick one, we don't want to get Mega Kicked. I think we just click EQ here. And look, it's Magmar 2, Quick Claw again. I hate this Pokemon, man. Dude. This is the 3rd time I've run into this Pokemon, and all 3 times it has done exactly this to me. It's actually crazy. I hate you, Magmar. You've never done Factory. Should you start with level 50 or go straight to Open? Level 50 is easier because there's set Pokemon that are like very weak Pokemon for the first few rounds. But I also think it's a lot more boring to play the early rounds. But to be honest, you can run either really, Turbo. What are we doing now? We know it's Magmar 2. That's just really annoying, to be fair, isn't it? I would assume it's probably Starmie to stop ourselves from getting crunch burned by Flame Body. Because that would be quite terrible. But let's have a look. Starmie annoyingly doesn't kill, and this has Thunder Punch. Oh, this is cringe. Is it ever Tyranitar? The thing is, we are faster than this, and we can maybe heal up on the Mon afterwards with Recover. If we don't get paralyzed or crit. What's T-Tar doing? 3 either. See, we're getting hit twice with T-Tar, and we could succumb to some type of confusion smokescreen spam. And we really need 2 Pokemon. So I think I'm inclined to go Starmie here and just Psychic this. And we just hope Magmar doesn't claim us once again. Okay. Thunder Punch, we're praying for no paralysis here. Okay. Do we live another one of it Quick Claws? It's looking like a roll, but let's just see. With 31 over. Yeah, it's pretty much killing us if it Quick Claws us. There's only a few rolls that don't kill us. It's gonna Thunder Punch next turn. Huh. This is kind of awkward because if we get Quick Clawed here, we're basically just fucked. But we'd be taking half our HP if we swap, and this is the first mon. I don't think we can afford to be 2 half HP Pokemon into 3 Pokemon in the back, so I think we're going to click Psychic and just pray to God that this thing doesn't Quick Claw us again. Magmar 2, once again proving that you can be absolutely terrible and still ruin people's lives. We'll get a little bit of healing there, but not a lot. Oh, that's not good. We're probably slower than this with Tar as well. It's likely slow and steady. There's still one more slow and steady mon in our collection of things to come out. Well, that one's quite likely then. A lot of them have slow and steadies. So again, we don't really know. We know it can't be Quick Claw, but none of those have Quick Claw. I mean, it could be Lantern 1 and just give us like a Thunder Wave, and then we can maybe just heal up against it, even though we parried into last mon. That doesn't sound like the worst scenario. The worst scenario feels like Lantern... Oh, they're max speed, aren't they? Oh, this is not looking good, chaps, I won't lie. Because Lantern 3 is... 3 and 4 are both fast lanterns. They're going to outspeed T-Tar the turn after as well. We can't heal up against either of those either. Do we go T-Tar? Does T-Tar live? I'm guessing T-Tar probably doesn't live a Thunder into a Hydro though. Tyranitar 4. We live the Thunder, we'll get 2 rounds of Sand, but then we've got a low HP Starmie into the back. I don't even think we can revenge that with 2 rounds of Sand. Yeah, we're slower than both of those, huh? I'm gonna be honest, like, we're kind of just fucked, regardless of which Lantern this is. Because even Lantern 2 is faster than us. Like, it needs to be Lantern 1 here. Realistically, for us to have a good chance of not being just dead, it kind of needs to be Lantern 1. We could paralyze this with Starmie as well. Even Volt Absorb Pokemon you can paralyze, which would make T-Tar faster. But then T-Tar is going to be super weak against the mon in the back anyway, unless it gets full paralyzed. Does that make more sense as a player, though, into the Lanterns that are stronger? Because we'd have to 2 We'd have a chance of just 4 paralysis bailing us if we T-wave it. Compared to just guaranteed being slower and guaranteed getting hit otherwise. None of these have like... that one has Cherry Berry actually, but one is the one we don't care about. That all 4 has Lum as well. Oh! Yeah, I am. Bishos. I am the guy from Discord. That is me. I am the guy from Discord. Do I think I'll beat Riley to 100? Not at this rate, Turbo. Not at this rate. Riley's on a pretty good tear right now. Whereas I'm getting quick clawed by Magmar too. Which is not good for my life. I mean, the problem is we can't even confuse Lantern 4 because it's Lum. It might just be pray for crit at this point, not gonna lie. Does the recovery ever put us out of range? Would be 170. Nah, there's no way. It just does too much, right? Yeah, no chance. Lantern 3 could miss Thunder. In which case we'd just 2-hit KO it. I think we need Psychic Crit. We need Psychic Crit, or we need Lantern 1 Slow and Steady, which is quite likely. It's more likely to be Lantern 1. I get Lantern 1, 3, or 4, actually. Because this was Slow and Steady Magmar, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, 3 could miss something and bail us. I think we just go for damage. And we really hope this is Lantern 1. Or we get a crit, one or the other. It did a lot of damage. Makes me think it's probably not. Yeah, it's not good. It's Lantern 3. I mean, Lantern 3... Ooh! Wait, we might get bailed here. Because Lantern 3 has Rain Dance, and when we send out T-Tar, it probably won't see a kill. Which means it'll probably want to set Rain up instead of killing me. Which might give us an out, potentially. It's also Bribe Powder, so if we Bribe Powder, we just lose. But we're not going to think about that. So we're hoping now this very silly Lantern wants to click Rain Dance for us. And give us a free turn. Because otherwise we are in dire straits. Oh, we quick clawed on it. That's hilarious. I mean, I think we would have been okay that turn because it would have set rain, but now we get to keep sand into the back. Which looks killable. This looks very killable. What's terrible is it could be debond. Yeah, it's good Suicune too. Yeah, we got quick clawed by Magmar 2 with our Heracross lead and absolutely eviscerated, and we've been kind of struggling to get back in the game after that, unfortunately. I'm worried about Debond God. I don't know what the AI is for Debond, so let's go and have a look at that. If the user will move after the foe or the user's HP is over 70%. So it doesn't want to debond now while it's over 70% HP. So we can attack this turn, but I don't think we'll kill a guard with Crunch because they're so Spadef bulky. And then we don't have a choice but to attack because all of our moves are attacking moves. Also, that was Lantern 3, so Slow and Steady's already satisfied. So we don't know which god this is. What about items? Can't be Bright Powder, can't be Quick Claw, so that takes some of them out the running, surely. Can't be Bright Powder. I'm gonna do it with this sex, otherwise I'm gonna forget to reset it. Can't be 4, 8, or 7. Is that right? 4, 8, 7? Yeah. So, there are still 2 Debon guards in play. We probably wall most of the God of Wars, to be honest with you. We just need to figure out how to play around Debond, I think. Oh, unconditionally. If the user's HP is under 51%, 50% of +1. Which isn't true. If the user's HP is under 31%, +2. So it's an unconditional 50% chance of -1 regardless, and then also if it's over this HP, it's not going to use it. So it's just not gonna... Yeah, so it's just not going to debond this turn, basically, is it? But I think the problem is, if we crunch this turn and we don't kill it, I don't think Sand will even kill it afterwards. And then it's really going to want to debond. And then we're going to just lose. Let's have a look at the gods. Let's see what we're doing into the gods. God 1 can hypnosis us. It can also magical leaf us. Reflect doesn't really matter too much. This one we kind of fish this turn, and then we can just crunch it next turn. I don't think God 1 is the absolute worst. God 2, we just full wall, so we don't care about God 2. Can be God 3. Which does a lot of damage. We need no crit. We probably want to crunch God 3, so it dies to Sand in the turn after, or this turn if we get a decent roll. It's God 5 and 6 we're worried about, really, isn't it? It's God 5. God 5 shadow balling this turn. We crunch it down, and then we have no choice but to kill it the turn after, and it's incredibly likely to debond. So that just feels terrible into that god. And God 6, if we crunch that, it's also going to be super low. I think we want to Ice Beam. I think we Ice Beam first, and then we crunch afterwards in case it's debond. Otherwise, if it's debond and we crunch, we just guaranteed lose right now. I'm going to Ice Beam, and I'm going to crunch, I think. I don't need the damage roll from extra damage, do I? Not after 2 rounds of Sand, I don't. 26, 67. Yeah, it's guaranteed dead after 2 rounds of Sand, so we just Ice Beam for freeze chance. T-Bolt could be God. Critical hit, nice. Love that. We took what? 176. 184 damage. I guess it's God 6 then. Yeah, it's God 6. Which this shouldn't want to debond right now, should it? I mean, it can debond, but it's less likely. I mean, if it doesn't debond this turn and we don't go for the kill, we just lose anyway, so I think we just have to crunch her. Yeah, it's guaranteed crunch her. Don't paralyze us. Don't crit us. Lovely. I don't know how we made it out of that one, I'm going to be completely honest. That was just diabolically bad. Quick Claw from Magmar 2 almost got me for a third time. I hate you, Magmar 2. Alright, we take that. Do we want to take Guard 6? Max speed, max HP. How fast is that for either? 254. Let's have a think about it in a sec. No type. Slow and steady again. Run it back, I guess. Do we ever trade Starmie out, actually? I feel like Starmie's not very good with the coverage it has. Is this guard just a better Starmie? That is the question. Starmie 1 versus guard. A little bit faster. We're weaker, but we're less bulky as well. I mean, it's basically just coverage. We'd be doing it for coverage, we'd be doing it for debond, we'd be doing it for Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, that was closer than I wanted it to be, Egg Horse, not gonna lie. That Quick Claw at the start really just put us on a bad foot for that fight. Ahmed is also watching the stream, he has a couple of questions. I'm sure he has more than a couple of questions, Speed, let's be honest. Psychic only feels pretty bad. I mean, our T-Tar's not really great either, is the other thing here. Like, it has coverage, but it's so slow. We could always just debond on, like, a Lati or something. I think I'm going to swap T-Tar out. I feel like T-Tar has not been as solid as I thought it would be. I think I overrated this T-Tar in my head. Is there anything that makes us really bad into? Gets rid of our flying switcher. But then it also lets us get Endure off better in the back. We kind of just lose to Slowking right now, is another thing I'm realizing. We'd have to miss with Heracross, I guess. Or be dead already. I think I'm going to swap Starmie for Guard. I think that makes sense. I don't really like Starmie 1 that much. We'll see. I feel like Debond's worth having. Maybe I should have got rid of Tar, but then I'm just like stacking Psychic Shadow Ball coverage weakness through the moon. Okay, Dusclops. Makes sense with slow and steady, I guess. Three. More likely Clops. Oh, it's 2, so slow and steadies again. I always forget this. Less likely to be Clops 4, most likely Clops 2. Could be any of them though, realistically. Dusclops. What does Tyranitar do into these? The nice thing is we're not too worried about getting burned with T-Tar, and I feel like Sand is nice to have up versus Clops, especially if it's the lefties ones. I've got a feeling it's just going to be hard T-Tar. We don't really care about getting burned. We'll be faster as well, because this thing's super slow. I think I like just hard T-Tar here. If I was Guts, I'd stay in for the burn, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's see which Clops it is. It is double team Clops. Okay, good thing we've got a Sand up at least to stop lefties just spam healing it. So it's Clops turn. Most 2 moves as well, so it makes sense. We just want to crunch this for damage, I guess. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Guaranteed 2-hit KO. If we don't miss. You always thought Lanturn was Gen 3 Turbo? You see, I have this with Skarmory. I always think Skarmory is a Gen 3 Pokemon because I didn't play a massive amount of Gen 2. Like, I had it when I was, like, a really young kid, but Gen 3 was, like, my bread and butter. So I always thought Skarmory was Gen 3. No, we just... I mean, do we ever say a PP? Probably not. Maybe we can T-Bolt this turn, it doesn't really make any difference. Okay. Save the crunch, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, it got a miss as well. That's decent. I'm gonna try and save some crunch PP. Nice. Right, lovely. Clops is dead. Let's see what else we got. Vape Nation. So we need one more slow and steady move for the Freyers. Does that mean it's acid, or is that... Okay, there are no slow and steady Vaporeons. No lefties Vaporeons either. So we have no clue what this is. It's probably clicking water move. Or could maybe, it doesn't see a kill, acid armor or something. Wow, that's crazy that can see a kill. 170 investment can kill me, that's wild. Any of these have quick claw? Yes. Vape 3 has quick claw. Does guard 2-hit KO is the next question. Not even remotely. Okay. Heracross, my friend. What are you doing? Not taking it particularly well either. Yeah, and that one can acid armor as well, because it has no special, so it won't see a kill. Is T-Tar just going down here with the ship? I mean, how likely is the kill? It's really not that likely, is it? 12.5%. And that's only because it has Mystic Water. We get 40% on it. Come back out with Guard. We're faster and then we get a 2-hit KO. But do these vapes just rest it off? That one's the same case, so just T-Bolt that one. Vape 4. Vape 4 has rest, so that's awkward. I don't think it would want to rest after one T-Bolt from Tyranitar though, right? Vape Nation, throwback 10 years, indeed, indeed. Yo, what's good, Moki? I was watching one of your VODs earlier, or like listening along while I was at work. Were you playing like co-op or something, and like your friend was like picking one of the moves or something like that? It was pretty interesting. Got a Torchic, Gladios, Shiny Hunt going yourself, Turbo. Hera's doing good, 52 ribbons. Nice. What have you got left in Gen 4 still, Moki, to get? Is it just that last battle ribbon? Vape 4 is the awkward one here. With Sand, say we hit 42. What's the rest AI? When does this want to rest? Over 50% it doesn't want to. But it's took one tick of Sand already. So it would be... But this one doesn't kill us, so we can set the loop again. I think we just T-Bolt here with T-Tar. Because we don't want Acid Armor into the back. And even if it Acid Armors, we get a 3 T-Bolt. And we don't want to rest loop it either. I think we just T-Bolt here. Yeah, Acid Armor. Could be Vape 4. Vape 4 is annoying. A BP into Acid Armor could also be annoying. I don't know which one I hate more, actually. That did max roll, or like high roll. Probably wants to rest now, if it's rest vape, which is fine, we just T-Bolt rest vape twice. I think we just T-Bolt again. Okay. No rest, does that mean it's more likely vape 3? I mean, it could not be at 50% technically, I guess. Well, if it's rest vape, it really wants to rest right now. In which case, we just T-Bolt it twice again and it's 1 HP and we just loop it until it's asleep twice and then we come out with Guard. Am I on emulator or GameCube? I'm on GameCube. I run GBI, so it boots up through like a GameCube disc, so the quality's a little bit cleaner. But it's still original Game Boy player. And just a cartridge of Emerald. Doing co-op made it more interesting. Yeah, I think that's probably the way it's meant to be played, right, Mogi, if you want the kind of authentic experience. You still have to do the Wi-Fi, Battle Tower, have to fight Red to get a ribbon, a few other miscellaneous ribbons. Okay. Not like a massive amount though, right? I think we're just T-Bolting again here. That tells me it's not rest vape, it's very likely vape 3. In fact, it's pretty much guaranteed vape 3, I'm pretty sure the other one just rests though. I'm saying that's vape 3. Which means it's guaranteed slow and steady on last mon. Which it was anyway. Do we want Guard out or do we want Hera out? We want Guard out because we have Destiny Bond. So we can maybe Destiny Bond on the next mon. I traced Water Absorb. That is hilarious. What was the first mon? Could that ever be useful? No, because there's no Ghost Water. So it's guaranteed not a water in the back. Okay, we just murder this. No reason to take any damage. Just click T-Bolt. I do indeed have a Heramoki. Unfortunately, he got Quick Clawed last battle, so he hasn't been putting in as much work as you would hope. Electrode, eh? I mean, Boom Trode's annoying, but also if I get paralyzed by, like, Thunder... I guess the one... we know it's slow and steady, let's look at the mon first. That might tell us which one it is. It's gotta be slow and steady. We're hiding a style for some reason. So it could be... Oh my god, they're pretty much all off slow and steady. It's not Trode 1, which isn't particularly helpful to know. Okay. Anybody else wishing they'd gone Heracross now? We don't want to bait this into boom at a weird time, because it doesn't want to boom when it's last mon, does it? If the user has... if the target has other living teammates. If the user has other living party members, which it doesn't. So it's... is it -1? Am I reading that properly? Right, that makes no sense. I feel like I'm not reading that right. If the move can KO the target, no score change. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good at reading the AI. I don't really know what all of that means in this instance. There's too many threads of logic that I'm too stupid to understand. Let's go and look at the electrodes. We know it's not Trode 1, so what's Trode 2 doing? Trode 2 really wants to set rain. And it's faster than me, so it will set rain this turn, then I'll hit it, so it won't want to double team, so it's probably going to thunder or swagger the turn after that. Which isn't too scary, because I'm betting Hera eats a thunder relatively well. I'm worried about Trode 3 and Trode 4, aren't I? We're Trace, not Sync as well, so if it paralyzes us, we will just be paralyzed. They're both faster. Endure could be annoying with Explosion as well. Did we just Psychic this to bait Boom? I don't know how the AI works. I mean, Psychic's a 2-hit KO. The only problem is we're slower with Hera, like... Yeah, the team's pretty solid, Moki. It's not bad. It's just a bit... I got rid of a Snorlax in one of my early battles, and I kind of wish I kept the Snorlax overtaking the T-Tar. I feel like that was kind of a little bit of a mistake. I'm just not a big fan of Mega Kick, because it's so inaccurate, but... 31 IV Snorlax is pretty crazy. Maybe I should have just kept that. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Do I ever burn this now? Like, does my Heracross live an explosion after this is burned? It does. I might try and burn this. Because if I get another, like, round of burn, another round of sand... then I Psychic it, then get another, like, round of sand. I could always just endure the turn after as it dies. I think I'm going to try and burn this. Double team, huh? Does that tell us anything? It does. It's Trode 2. Which is very surprising, because it didn't change the weather. I would have thought it would have wanted to swap the weather with Rain Dance. This is also kind of good for us, though, because it means it's not Boom Trode, at least. Which means we've probably won this fight, barring some horrible antics. Yeah, there we go. There's the Rain Dance. Yo, it's good, Dave. Been watching some of your VODs as well. Alright. Trode is just probably thundering or swaggering here. I don't think we really care too much. I think we just click the move. That's also 3 IV Hera, so I definitely would have ate a boom if I was burned. Oh, I have Lum. I didn't even know this god had Lum. How beautiful. Let me make a note of that, because I completely forgot that was even a thing. That would have been useful in my calculations. Alright, what else we got? Alright, 7th match, so this is 6 IV now. Skilled in the water type. High risk, high return. Alright. Do we get rid of tar? I feel like the answer is yes. Surely slow tar is not good into high risk, high return waters. As special tar. Because it's not even going to do that much to things like Lapras. I feel like tar's got to go here. What were my options? I already forgot. This was water absorb vape, but again, that doesn't really help me into Okomons, does it? But it does help me into water grounds quite a lot. Because they'll want to use a water move on Heracross, so I might get a free swap. It's not very strong though, 0 special attack. Good luck on the run. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I'm going to try my absolute best to not lose at Battle 57 for the 3rd time. I can make no promises. But I'm hoping with my 3 swaps of elevations into the scuffed rounds, I'll have a little bit better luck than my last couple of drafts into 57. Yeah, what's good, Riley? Let's think about this. It's high risk, high reward waters. It could very well be a Swampert, and if it's a Swampert with counter, we really do want Vaporeon. But then it could equally as likely just be Mirror Coat. But then even if we hit that with Surf, we probably live a Mirror Coat, and then we're faster, and then we get to hit again. I mean, T-Tar just surely has to be going here. What about Trode? Trode's a bit weird though, because it's Thunder Trode. It was Trode 2, wasn't it? Yeah, like... I'm not sure I like Trode 2 into like Swampert and all the other stuff. Losing on a tie PB is something of a factory tradition. Nico lost on his PB 3 times. Yeah, I was not very happy, Dave, because my draft was Twisted Spoon punches Hypno, that doesn't have a psychic move. Special Aggron. I think it was Special Machamp. What else was it? I had, like, probably the worst draft of my run in the round where it mattered the most, so I was not very pleased. And then I ran it back after I lost my last 57, and I got back to 41, like, the next run. Or no, I got back to Gold Nolan round, and I drafted 5 Electric Weeks in my draft into Gold Nold. And my non-electric week was Special, or like Mixed Ursaring, the one that's like Crunch. And then first Mon was Jolteon and proceeded to just wipe my entire team in horrific style. So we're not doing too hot on the drafts on the rounds that matter at the minute. I'm edging towards get rid of T-Tar and bring Vaporeon. Because I think into the Okomons we have a Heracross and we have a T-Bolt on our Gardevoir, which will be faster than all the slow Okos. And then this is good into our Swamperts and our Whiscashers, etc. that want to click a water move on Heracross. Obviously we're risking like a fissure on the swap or something, but I think this makes sense. And I think we're going to go with it. So we have... I think that was Vape 3, I'm pretty sure. Vape 3. Let me introduce you to max attack investment Slowbro with no physical moves. Yeah, but Riley, what do you know about max special attack Fearow with no special moves? Steelix, huh? Steelix is the lead. Well, the problem here is if this thing booms and I lose Heracross, I'm going to cry. That is the problem here. It's likely Boom Steelix as well, annoyingly. Because of high risk. Let's fix our... Let's fix all our tabs. Steelix. Yeah, very likely Boom Double Edge could also be just Boom Steelix and then Oko Water in the back. I took Vape 3, Dave, so we kind of would have almost liked a Water Ground. I mean, Water Absorb could still be nice into Waters in the back, but I kind of took that for insurance into the Water Grounds, which it's now not going to be a Water Ground. Okay, likely Steelix 3 or 4 though. Steelix 3. We do 2-shot Steelix 3, but it also has Quick Claw. This is 6 IV, yes, I've got it set for 6. So we 2-shot both of them, but they both have Quick Claw Explosion. And I'm guessing if I Earthquake them, they want to explode on me. Maybe we don't care, though. Maybe we try and weaken it and then try and endure if we can guarantee that. I don't know if we can, though. Let's have a look. Boosted to +3, under 80%, over 50%, so it would be under 51%, so there'd be a 50% chance of +1 guaranteed next turn. Which might allow us to endure with Heracross. We just need to worry about what happens if it doesn't boom. I mean, it's still going to Double Edge or Iron Tail with Steelix 4. But then we also have to worry about Quick Claw into our 1 HP and Quick Claw on our Endure turn, huh? Yeah, Quick Claw is just kind of terrible. Is it ever sacrifice Vape to the Overlords now that we know there's not a Water Ground in the back? Is it Vape's time to die? Show us the money, Vaporeon. Oh, Vaporeon, you don't even kill. You fraudulent being. Okay. That's the wrong one. We are 0 special attack investment, to be fair. We could swap and then... No, but we're risking crit then if we try an Acid Armor. No, Riley, it can't be 2 Water Grounds in the back because then it would show ground. Like, it would show no phrase. So it can't be 2 Water Grounds. But yeah, it would show ground type actually, Reese, you're right. Yeah, because it'd be 3 grounds, 2 waters. Yeah, Riley, I'm not gonna lie, when I used to play King's Rock, I always thought was like, the contact... I knew it wasn't physical moves that strictly, but I always thought it was like contact moves in my head, like things that hit them. But then you learn there's a list of things that it impacts that are not hitting directly moves, which threw me off as well, admittedly. I really don't like this, I'm gonna be honest. I'm tempted to EQ and then endure, but then I'm very worried about Guard and Vape versus 2 water types, especially considering the fact Vape can't really hit a water type. Which is almost making me want to just go Vape this turn. I mean, I guess the question is, what are they doing into Hera this turn, right? Because they're going to hit something into Hera and then coming into something. Steelix 3 wants to... Oh, Body Slam is annoying as well, actually. Probably wants to Body Slam, but there's overlapping rolls as well. We could end up paralyzed also. Okay. And Steelix 4 wants to Iron Tail, which admittedly would be a nice swap in on Vaporeon. And it is also most likely to be Steelix 4 because it's double high risk moves. And I'm guessing we live... We go Vape. I'm guessing we live Iron Tail resisted into Double Edge. We are Vaporeon after all. We maybe live Iron Tail Double Edge actually. I think I'm going Vape because I don't like Vape into the back. I think I'm going Vape. I don't like Vape into non-water grounds. I think we need Heracross too much. Yeah, Steelix 3. Okay. Don't paralyze us. And of course. Okay, Steelix 3. So now, do we want to bait it into Boom? Or do we want to Ice Beam? Because there's also the problem that if we Ice Beam it and then just get some bad paralysis luck, we might just not be able to move and then we still can't even revenge with EQ afterwards. I mean, we're never swapping back out now. Let's have a think. We could try to Acid Armor, but we'll be slower, so we're going to get hit for another... We're going to get hit for another 20... Well, we're going to get hit by EQ this time, actually, aren't we? So we're going to get hit by 41 to 48%. If it sees a kill with, like... Say, if it sees a kill with non-explosion, Dave... Like, I'm just thinking, I get EQ'd this time, right? And I surf it. It sees a kill then with another EQ. Is it still possible it explodes to get the kill if it's low HP? Like, say I manage to get a surf off this turn and don't get full paralyzed. And I'm like, I don't know, 20% of my HP. So it sees a kill with everything, including explosion. Can it still explode? Or will it not explode because it can kill with other moves? I just don't like Ice Beam here, because if I get paralyzed, I still can't revenge this. I think I have to surf here. Like, maybe there's an argument for Acid Armor, but I really don't like Acid Armor while I'm paralyzed, because I run the same risk of just not getting to attack. I don't even think I live 2 Earthquakes. No, I definitely don't. Oh yeah, I need to surf here, I think. And now this thing really wants to boom, depending on if it... Yeah, oh, look at that HP, man. Fuck me. Oh. Alright, I'm very glad we managed to get that surf off, because that would have been dire. The problem is we don't want to swap here on an EQ because we can still just get Quick Claw Explosion the turn after anyway. So we'd just be getting something chunked for no reason. I was just thinking about that, Vreeze, but I don't know if it's worth keeping because say I swap now into Hera, I'm just risking Quick Claw again anyway. But I suppose... Does that matter? Maybe we want to be weaker so we can get bait into reversal. How much are we taking? I mean, first things first, does it see the kill with everything? 135. No. So it has to EQ this time. So we'd be taking 25%, but then it's, like, if it Quick Claw booms the turn after, we're just cooked. But we're cooked regardless. I mean, it's surely incredibly likely to boom now, right? At literally 1 HP. Like, surely this thing... Like, it won't do it this turn, because it wants this... Like, it sees a kill. And if we're then going to endure the turn after on an explosion anyway, oh, but we can just get Quick Clawed on the endure turn is the problem. But we can't stop that anyway, can we? I mean, either way, we can't stop a potential Quick Claw. If we endure, we're risking 2 Quick Claw turns. We're risking Quick Claw on the endure turn, and we're risking Quick Claw. Does endure get priority? Endure's priority, right? And I'm faster, so do I get priority on the turn of me clicking endure? And it'll go before Quick Claw Boom, right? Endure will go before Quick Claw Boom. Yeah, okay. So maybe we just save then. Maybe we, because, I mean, there's no point just sacking Vape for no reason here. We could save Water Absorb for a switch into something. Unless they see a kill with Iron Tail or Dead. I don't think they see a kill at the moment with anything. This is Steelix 3, so it's like the Body Slam Rock Slide one. I think it only sees the kill with EQ against Vape right now. Vape 3. I'm pretty sure I already checked this. No kill, no kill. Kill. Guaranteed. Yeah, it's EQing. I'm going Heracross. I think it's the play. This should EQ this turn, then I should endure, and then we just need to not get Quick Clawed the turn after. So now this thing, like, wants to blow up incredibly, right? This thing's, like, basically guaranteed to blow up. So now we just endure. No. And now they can't. Yeah, you're right. They can't be Quick Claw in the back, obviously. So now we're just boosted up versus non-Quick Claw mons. So we should... It should be 2 waters that we just click reversal on, right? Bright Powder potentially on Lapras, which is annoying. We've only seen 1 4 move because it was Steelix 3. Which means it could be high risk Lapras. One of those does have Bright Powder. Can't be Quick Claw. I mean, either way, we're just clicking reversal here. Nice. No Bright Powder. Massive. Oh, Ludicolo. I hate you so much. I'm guessing all of these just die to a 200 BP 31 IV reversal, would be my rough estimation. Can this also be Bright Powder though? Aren't they lefties, the stall Ludicolos? I'm pretty sure they're lefties. Shell Bell, lefties. Yeah, we just reversal this. Has to be high risk, high reward Lapras. So it's high risk on Steelix. Lapras is water. Is there no... Could it not have been... Oh no, because it can't be Swampert, can it? With counter Mirror Coat. Because then it would be ground and waters would cancel. Interesting. Is there no pure water or like no water not a water ice, not a water ground that has a high risk, high return move? Because that'd be interesting to know if that is the case. We're doing good on the swaps, Riley. We're eating good. Which actually is bad for this round, because then we're getting elevations into random IVs. But it is what it is. We are 36 swaps in. Jesus. This is round 8 we're going into, Web, so our elevations this round are Scuffed IVs. Mirror Coat Milo. So it wasn't guaranteed high risk Lapras, was it? It could have been a water in the back with a high risk move. Does this mean we have 4... Is this 4 elevations? 15, 22, 29, 35. We have 4 elevations, but we've got 4 elevations into Scuffed IV. Oh, Lord help us. Did we swap too hard this run? Ludi doesn't... Oh, I see. You're talking retrospectively. Wild. Gotcha. Oh, so we could have narrowed down which Ludi it is. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I thought you were on a... I didn't know where in the scroll that chat message was. I'm pretty bad at checking chat, like, in the middle of playing. I'll try and get a bit better at that, but it is what it is. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of swaps. Like, I had good elevations last time, Riley, but, like, my draft was just terrible. Like, just really, really bad. No type, free-spirited. Oh, we're gonna need Showdown as well, aren't we? Muck Monday. It's Muck Monday. D-Knight? Okay. Weird D-Knight. I don't even know. There's too many D-Knights. I have no clue which D-Knight this is. What are we? Quick Claw, Fire Blast, Blizzard. Isn't this like D-Knight 9 or something? No, it's D-Knight 10. I knew it was one of the end D-Knights. So we've got D-Knight 10 as an option. Ooh, not fast zap. This is Riley's up. This is Riley's up. It's slow zap, but it's a Zapdos. We like to see Zapdos. Zapdos clicks Thunderbolt. Zapdos does things. Isn't this one Zap 4? Yeah, max attack, max special, right? Yeah, Zap 4. You're probably getting included in the draft, buddy. I am calling you slow, Riley. I am calling you, though. Ooh. A whackage, huh? And that's whack 4. That's speed invested whack. Whack 4, I think. Mega kick. Yeah, whack 4. Whack 4's nice. We like to see whack. It's better Zapdos. Yo, it's good, Raven. How we doing? Oh no. Oh no, it's falling apart. Beaveries, what have you done to me? Why have you made this one of my 31 IVs? Not like this. Great, my 231 IVs are Raichu and Thera. That's what we like. The draft's looking decent. We just need to figure out what we're doing here. I mean, lead whack always feels good. I feel like whack Zapdos is quite a nice combination. We're just worried about ice moves. As like coverage, aren't we? Or like Quick Claw, Ice Beam, stuff like that. Which I'm not sure we have a great answer to. Oh my god, it's Special Muck as well. It's Muck Monday. Yeah, we need to look at the IVs. I mean, these two are official getting drafted. Let me get another tab up for Showdown. I'll go and figure out the IVs quickly. Oh, we love scuffed IVs. New team, add Pokemon, Marowak. Show me some good IVs, my friend. Why am I in, like, Gen 9 Ubers right here? What am I looking at? Here we go. Add Pokemon. Whack. not walking wake. Marowak. So we have Thick Club, obviously. The standard. Earthquake. Rock Slide. Swords Dance. And Mega Kick. Which is probably never getting clicked, let's be honest. Yeah, 185 seems pretty decent. It's nice to have IV advantage with Whack, because with speed investment you outrun a lot of the shitty slow mons, which is nice. Like, that'll outrun, like, Blastoise at those IVs and stuff like that. Probably a lot of the Feraligators, if not all of them. Which might come in handy. I probably don't O-code the Feraligators, though. But at least I outrun them. Maybe that'll matter for something or other. So, we have really bad HP. Like, really bad HP. 7 HP. In fact, I need to put the IVs in, don't I? The EVs, sorry. 255 attack, 255 speed, I'm pretty sure, right? Why don't we just do it in here? Whack. Yeah, 255, 255. So that gives us... Yeah, we have a really good attack, so we can maybe rest with this, right? And reset it to all 20... It's 26 in attack, which is really nice. Yeah, Riley. 256. Really bad defense as well. 226. We probably... we have 1 defense, either. Nice. Massive. I haven't put the nature in, that would be helpful. Oh, I didn't put the nature in, so the attack's actually bad. Oh, the attack's really bad, actually. Oh, the attack's 3, bro. Yeah, the attack's horrible. Never mind. I take back everything positive I ever said about this Marowak. Oh, I did not put Adamant in the calc yet. That's not ideal. We have the weakest whack of all time. Even a weak whack is a good whack, though. At least it's not a Noland round, so it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, we have 27 speed, so we probably don't want to reset, actually, and give ourselves 3 in. There's no reason to reset this. Let's copy this mon into the calc. Sorry, this takes me forever. I'm not used to using Showdown, so I navigate it like an old grandpa. How do I even, like... How do I export this? I don't remember how this works. Oh, import, export. I am genuinely slow. Right, so that's 1 whack. Custom set. Whack. It's a good shout on Flygon though, KT. We are incredibly bad into Flygon. That is a very valid concern. I mean, we have Drill Peck with max attack, so to be honest, Flygon's such a massive fraud. We probably beat Flygon with Zapdos, to be honest. Would be my intuition. Zapdos, what nature is Zapdos for? Docile. Add Pokemon, Zapdos. Shell Bell. Thunderbolt. Drill Pack. Thunderwave. Light Screen. Right. And we are 255 attack, 255 speed. Which means we have really bad HP. 10 HP. Nice. Oh my god, the IVs are so bad, bro. Why are you like this, Scuffed IV rounds? Why do you do this to me? Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. We're 0 attack IV on Zap. Legitimately 0. The pain is unbearable. When will this suffering end? Oh my god, the IVs are terrible. With 10 HP, 0 attack, 4 defense, man. Like, what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Oh my god, special's bad as well. This might be the worst Zapdos of all time, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. God, even the speed's terrible. This thing is just awful. We have 10 HP, 0 attack, 4 defense, 7 special, 9 SPDF, 7 speed. The pain is unbearable. All there is in life is suffering. Thank you, Zapdos. You are great, and I'll be drafting you anyway. I hate you, though. Just know that. What are we taking last? What are we taking last? What do we lose to? We're bad into Water Ice with Quick Claw. But I think our whole draft is bad into Water Ice with Quick Claw. I mean, it's surely never random IV muck, is it? This muck is so... 120 speed is diabolical. We're bad... What else are we bad into? We're okay into the dragons with Zap, but not really if they DD. I mean, the rest of this draft is just shambles, really, isn't it? What are we saying about lead Fearow? 31 IV lead Fearow with max speed. What are we saying about lead Fearow? Is that just the worst draft of all time? Is it worth it for the meme, Beaveries? To bring the legendary Fearow into our draft? I feel like the answer's no. But, like, the rest of the draft is pretty diabolical as well. I mean, this D-Knight's not bad. Like, EQ is good. Good bulk. It's just really bad into waters as well. I'm guessing that's probably slower than a lot of the waters as well also, right? Like, how fast is that faster than, like, 3 IV for Alligator and, I mean, how are we hitting for Alligator? We're not really, are we? It is faster. Yeah, just about squeezes out for Alligator. Which means I think it'll also be just faster than Blastoise as well, right? Other than maybe this one that has speed investment, 167. I thought there's one that had 170 speed. I guess not. So we do outspeed some of the water stuff. We have Quick Claw. We could do something, question mark. Yeah, I don't know if it's dumb to think that Fearow actually doesn't seem bad as, like, a lead Pokemon here. And then, like, if it baits a rock move, we can maybe swap into Marowak, or, like, baits an electric move and we could swap into Marowak. I just feel like Fearow is just a legend. I mean, obviously this is my first time streaming in ages, it's my first time doing Factory, so you wouldn't really know, but, like, me and Beaveries in chat have an affection for Fearow. He's kind of the people's champion. I think I'm taking Fearow unironically. Like, it's fast. Like, Drill Peck with 306 attack and a Sharp Beak's probably doing decent damage. It just chunks something, maybe, and then Zapdos comes in and revenges. Just want to make sure. This is just max speed, max attack, isn't it? Like, a Salamence on lead with, like, DD is just so terrible, though. Can we, like, Rock Slide and kill a DD Mence if it DDs once? What does Whack do? Ah, Scuffed Whack. What do you do into, like, a Salamence of some description DDing on our forehead? You do kill. Non-bulky. Do you die? You don't die. Do you die after a DD? The answer's probably yes. Where's Salamon's 5 that always seems to just ruin my entire life? We also die to that, which is not great. We do live a Salamon's 5, and we do hate Salamon's 5 in this house. We could draw pack it once and then revenge after DD. I think I'm taking Firo in an unbelievable turn of events. I think we're drafting Firo, Whack, and Zap. I don't really like the rest of the draft anyway. Is there ever a reason to put Marowak first, though? I mean, we can't swap out of Waters if Marowak's first, can we, really? But I bet with the IVs we have, Marowak probably also just doesn't kill. It doesn't kill bulky Waters. We probably need IV advantage to kill them, right? Like a Blastoise or something. Yeah, it's a shitty roll. Yeah, I think we're leading Firo. What muck was it? It was Special Muck, Happy. So it's like Sludge Bomb, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Punch, I think. I think if we take Muck, we just lose to every Latte that exists. Because we'll be slower, we'll just die to Psychic, we'll be swapping out of an Ice Beam on Whack into something which nothing wants to take Ice Beam into that. At least we're kind of Firo lead, we chip it and then we go into maybe Zapdos afterwards or something, I don't know. We're probably just losing to Laddies anyway. Uh, 31 IV in the calc. That's not right. I don't know why that's showing as 31. It should be like nothing. It's 254. Let's do that. So we're what, 4 IV? 3 IV? 3 IV. Let's... Can I just paste that back in or no? Export set. There we go. And then we call that Whack. And then we save that set. And now in theory... Yeah, lovely. Let's just double check our stat numbers. 237, 254, 226, 185, 185. Let's check that. 300, 248, 179. Yep, looks good. And then the Goat Fearo's all 31s. Alright, let's run it. We've sat here for long enough. Let's run it. Empty that out. You're taking this exact team and ordering? Yeah, I mean, the Whack and Zapdos were just guaranteed, right? It's just what are you taking last? Which we're kind of happy we have a 31 IV Fearow into this to just hit this before it starts probably double teaming. It is no type, no phrase. I don't know if that gives us anything on Umbreon. There are some Curse Umbreons that are scary. Hopefully, Synchronize for... We probably want to drill back because Synchronize on Tri-Attack would be diabolically bad. We don't know just from this. It can be any of them. So, let's see what we've got. You'll have to excuse my horrible typing as well. I'm like leaning over my controller to type, so it's just, yeah, it's not a good look. Which Fearow are we? Like the Goat Fearow one, obviously. 31 IVs. Oh my god, that is just horrendous damage, isn't it? Isn't that just a sad number? Max attack hitting not even a 3-hit KO into Bright Powder as well. Isn't that a sad fate? This one we hit 3 times, probably double teams once, but that should be okay-ish. Do you ever just hard swap Whack? That one's also annoying for Swagger. It can't attract us though, because we are male. Yeah, back on 3 IV, good shout, Dave. What about the whackage? What's the whack doing into this? We probably want to hit it once to stop it double teaming though, right? That's not the right whack. Where's our whack? There's our whack. We do 2-hit KO with our whack. Into all of them? Question mark. I mean, the double team one's annoying, right? The 2 double teamers are just cringe. If we get toxic from 4, that would actually be hilarious, because then we can facade with Firo. I think we probably want whack healthy more than we want Firo healthy, because Firo is just a Firo. So on that basis, and with that logic in mind, we just click draw pack and see what happens. Let's see which Umbreon we've got. That looked like high damage, so it's probably Umbreon 4 or 2 lefties. Both have lefties. So that doesn't tell us a fat lot. Firo one. I mean the curse one's annoying, right? Surely into this one we just want to go for a 3-hit KO. And then into 4. 4 can still just toxic us and just give us facade as a kill next turn with massive upside. I am staying in and I'm clicking drill pack and I am missing drill pack and it is cursing. Holy shit, that was not a good sequence of events. Alright. And it has lefties, which is really annoying, so now we've got to figure something out. We could go whack and SD on this, right? Surely we don't take that much damage. We actually take quite a lot of damage. But if it just waits another turn... We do just 1-hit KO then. We need to SD once, because if we miss it's just going to heal again, and then eventually it'll just heal out of 2-shot probably. Firo is doing 20% with diminishing returns. Yeah, maybe we just swap back here and just try and, before it gets out of hand, get an SD up. +1. So it's likely to just curse again, actually. Which means we definitely just want to swap, because otherwise we're just going to do less and just start missing more and more. We probably should have swapped last turn, to be completely honest, because now at +2 when it curses this turn, we're probably not killing anymore anyway. Do we have to go to +4 if it does that? I mean, it'll hit itself with double edge if it hits us. I mean, I think we have to go whack here, and we have to SD. Okay. Predictable curse. We never just attack, do we? No, because we're doing nothing. I don't think after lefties that's a 2-shot. And even if it was, we probably just missed a double team. Yeah, that's too healthy. We have to SD here. Let's just get one SD up. Okay. Now, do we SD again? Or is that incredibly greedy and going to get us killed? But at the same time, like, if we just start missing, like, it's just gonna heal. It's still got a 50% chance of just clicking curse again, right? Highest damage move is +1, right? So is it a 50% chance of tying highest damage move? So really it's a 25% chance of clicking curse again at this point. I mean, we've got a little bit of chip. Maybe we EQ here in case we miss. Because if we SD again and then we miss, we just lose. Maybe we want the chip this turn, so we have a chance of still killing with Firo. Because we're going to do 60 to 70. It's gonna heal it. Oh, we're not even gonna kill with Fear the turn after. Highest damage move is +0. Moves that aren't highest damage go to -1. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it's got a 50% chance of just cursing again then. Do I die at +4? I don't. I'm gonna be really greedy here in SD again. Because I think if I miss one of my EQs, I still don't think Pharaoh beats this in the back. Okay. Ooh, now we just need to hit one attack and just not sell. Basically. Oh, it's still a roll to kill, but before lefties it's pretty much guaranteed. Let's just click EQ and hope. Nice, Marowak. Good stuff. Good stuff, my whack. Good stuff. Oh, it lives! No way it lives! My 3 attack IV is cursing me. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong whack. Jesus Christ, that was never gonna kill. I hate the scuffed IV rounds, man. Okay, well we did good damage. We just surely EQ again. Miss, okay. It will kill itself with recoil if it attacks me, is the good news. We're actually feeling okay here still, because it'll kill itself if it attacks me. It's not GG, at least. We really want to kill this though and have the upside of a +4 whack into the back, ideally. Yeah, not ideal. We should live that, right? Or did it? No, it did +4, right? I think we're dead. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's also dead, but that's kind of annoying. What do we want to go to? I just realized if it's a rock type now, we are actually fucked. If it's a rock type, we are so dead. I think we have to, if it's a rock type, if it's a rock type, we just lose. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, what are we doing into a rock type with these two? Mud slap. Zapdos probably feels safer than Fearow for the swap in here. Fearow's just not great. Hariyama, okay. It's not a rock type, so that's good news. Wow, we really wanted that +4 whack there, didn't we, instead of being dead. That's really not great for us. We know this was Umbreon too. Yeah, I should have swapped a turn earlier against that whack, rather than attacking with Fearow. It would have gave me another roll there to kill. But we can't do anything about that now. No point crying. So 6514, and now we've got ourselves a Hariyama. Which we might take Hariyama just because I've realised how terrible we actually are into rock types if our friend Whack is dead early. I mean, it can be any of these, right? Yeah. Count is probably the worst one. Yama 1's probably worst case scenario. If we drill pack it, we do 300 and we just get yeeted out of the current plane of existence. We could try and T-bolt into drill pack because that is also the bulkiest Hariyama, which means the other ones are not going to live. T-bolt paralysis into guts would be like pretty horrific. I mean, this one will also reveal itself because it will click fake out this turn, which is nice. This one we can just attack. This one we can just attack. Yeah, we probably don't want a T-bolt because Yama 1 with counter is going to fake out anyway. can't be 1 or 3 because of high risk, high return. Oh shit, yeah, because Umbreon 4 has high risk. That's a very good shout. Very good shout, Wildcat. Oh god. So we're so we're playing into Quick Claw or Scope Lens. We love that. That's a good thing to be playing into. We love that. Now I wish I'd kind of gone into Fearow, so we had Zapdos versus Backmon if thinking go terribly here, but what can you do? It really doesn't matter, does it? We're just clicking Drill Puck. Fake out, so it's Yama 4. Does it now kill us with Rock Slide? Oh, it has rolls to kill us with Rock Slide. Not very likely. I don't think this changes anything. I think we're still clicking the exact same thing. At least it's not Quick Claw, which is nice. But then it's Fearow versus Mon in the back, which is not great. Oh, we have Shell Bell. We probably heal out of range unless we get crit. Oh yeah, lovely. Don't crit me. Don't Scope Lens me, please. Have mercy, Hariyama. No, of course not. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming, really, shouldn't I? Well, we can't get Quick Clawed. I guess. I guess that's something. Of course it crits me. Okay, please, something beatable. Something beatable, please. Likely beatable? There's an Ice Beam one, right? But surely that... I think the Ice Beam one's no a special investment, right? Oh, it's max special. Well, I was completely wrong, wasn't I? Fearow 1. What are we doing? Cash 1. It's got to be high... No, it can't be high risk. So we can rule out some of the Whiscashes. Let's have a look. Whiscash, yes. Whiscash 1 or 2 can't be high risk, same as before. Yes, it can be either of those, 1 or 2. Drill Peck is most damage. Gives us a good chance to 2-hit KO. 82% chance to 2-hit KO. Sounds decent to me. And Whiscash 2. We're really hoping that we don't get Spark paralyzed. I think we're just clicking Drill Peck here because we need the best odds into 2-hit KOing Whiscash 1, or we just lose. So it's just Drill Peck here, and pray for no bullshit. Ooh, bailed by high amnesia chance. We love that. Bailed by high amnesia chance. If we get the roll here and don't get crit by Rock Slide. Obviously. Oh, I went for rest. Okay. That's okay. Now we get a better chance of 2-hit KOing. We get another go at, I mean, it's not really okay because it can just Rock Slide crit us again, but it is what it is. We can't really do anything about this. We're just stuck in a click Drill Peck loop. Missing the 17% chance. Amnesia again. Thank you, Whiscash. You truly are a prince. A king among men. Okay, we don't miss the 18% chance twice in a row. That's good news. Yeah, Tri-Attack Riley gets us best chance of 2-hitting. It's not a very good roll with Tri-Attack. It's only a 3% chance to 2-hit KO with that. Well, we've got to pick our poison a bit here. Upcoming opponent. Oh, wow. Oh my god. That's definitely not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see with this squad, really, is it? Because that's probably Laddie or Meta. Oh yeah, Psychic, no phrase. There's a Laddie in my future. I smell a Laddie. I smell a Laddie around the corner. Oh god. I mean, we have fast Drillpeck Fearow into fast Zapdos Drillpeck. Lead Metagross is a bit of a... We'll just have to, like, try our best not to jump out the window. What have we got for swap options? Let's go and have a look. Yama, Whiscash, Umbreon. Is Umbreon going to be terrible into a Metagross? But what's Fearow doing into a Metagross, especially off lead? I mean, I could Mud Slap, but you can't even get the accuracy drop because of Clear Body. It's pretty dire. Which Umbreon was it? It's Umbreon 2. I mean, Umbreon's probably solid into Laddies. And then if we take Umbreon on lead, we can maybe swap Umbreon out for a Lati. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm guessing that our good friend Fearow gets folded into a ball even by a 3IV Laddie, right? Let's do like one of the good Laddies. Yeah, just absolutely fried into the next generation. And I think my Zapdos is also slower than that. Alright. Oh, slow Zapdos. You're killing me. I mean, I feel like Umbreon over Fearow probably makes sense here. If I could type, that would be fantastic. Or we take like nothing from a ladder with Umbreon. That's 31 IV actually, that's just not true, is it? Yeah, so we do get kind of clapped by Laddie still. And then we wouldn't have anything faster to revenge with either. It is a roll, though. Oh, it wouldn't be a roll because we hit ourselves with recoil. Yeah, that would be bad still. Because we're slower, we'd get declawed. If we double edge, like, we're just getting killed anyway. And then Latti's just faster than my Zapdos in the back anyway. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is admittedly not great. Admittedly, this is pretty bad. It could be something random, like Xatu, Eggy. It's very likely to be a Lati, though. What about the Latiasses? Are they... Because they're slower base speed, right? Do I outspeed 3IV Latias? Oh, wait. Latias and Latios are the same. Oh, it's Special and Spadef, isn't it? That's swap. 1/3. Yeah, it's Special and Spadef. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Yeah, nice calc, Dave. Fearow the GOAT about to put Espeon in its place. Yeah, this is real bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, our speed IV being this cheeks is gonna hurt us here. I have a feeling. Is it crazy to say I think we keep Fearow here? Like, at least Fearow's faster than Latte. Like, do the neutral laddies kill it? Like, the ones that don't pack T-Bolt Ice Beam? But, I mean, most of them are gonna have T-Bolt Ice Beam, right? I mean, we kept Fearow last round and we didn't lose, right? Or last battle. It must be a sign that Fearow's the GOAT. We just died to so... There's so few of them that we don't die to, and we don't even 2-hit KO a lot of them. Oh my god, that is dire. And then we're also slower with Zap. And we probably don't even get enough damage for Zap to revenge, right? Like, say it's like Laddie 3. I mean, Laddie 3 is no bulk. That's not a good one to pick. So it's Laddie 1. We hit it 52. And then Zap 4 comes in. Oh, that's weird IV Zap. Oh yeah, we don't even kill, and we might just straight be dead again as well. Oy vey. Oy vey, oy vey. It kind of can. Wildcat, like, kind of. Like, not really, but... I mean, it's a good roll for us. Like, 6%, then you've got your 10% freeze chance, and you've got your crit chance. So, like, it's not amazing, but... I mean, what is Umbreon doing to a Metagross as well? Like, what's Fearow doing to a Metagross, but Umbreon's no better into a Metagross. It would be better into, like... I'll tell you what, it would be really a lot better into, like, Alakazam and stuff, though, wouldn't it? I think I'm swapping. I'm taking Umbreon, and then we swap this off on the lead. I don't think... Whiscash is literally EQ, so it can't even hit laddies, so that just makes us even worse. I'm taking Umbreon, and then hopefully Umbreon can chip a laddie, then Zap can come in, take an Ice Beam, Revenge, and then we pray there's like something stupid in the back. I think both options are pretty terrible, admittedly. I don't think this is a good swap, and I don't think keeping Fearow is good either. I think Umbreon is a lot better into Alakazam and Mr. Mime and things like that. So I think on the account of miscellaneous psychic types, I think I'm taking Umbreon. And let's just pray. Let's do a little bit of prayer, shall we? We're now down to no good IV Pokemon as well, just to put that out there. We just lost our last 31er. So we really hope, as terrible as a laddie is, we want it to be like a weird laddie we can beat, but then we can take. That's not good. That's just not good, really, is it? Why are you here, lead Typhlosion? Why are you here? Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, I was planning for like a lead Psychic type. I wasn't really planning for like a lead Typhlosion, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. It's no phrase, so it's not Typhlosion 3. For whatever that's worth. Yeah, we're not doing fantastic damage, are we? And we're gonna hit ourselves, and then we're also slower with our entire back line. Yeah, everything in the back's slower than this, huh? Yeah, everything in the back's kinda slower than this, which is kinda not very good. And we also don't even two-shot most of the time. Ooh, and this is also 31 IV instead of 3, so it's just even worse than that, really. Oh god, being slower than this is so diabolical. Realistically, we need healthy Marowak in case it's Metagross. Don't we? Because I'm guessing some of the metas are probably faster. Yeah, because I'm like 180 something, aren't I? So I'm guessing the metas are faster than my whack. So I need to be healthy to revenge those. Which, again, is pretty horrible, admittedly. The other problem is, if we double-edge this twice, we then put it in Blaze range. So maybe we curse once, double-edge, and then have to take a hit to revenge with Zapdos, and hope it's like an overheat one that burns White Herb twice, so it's not doing very much into Zap. I don't really see a lot of great options here. I don't really see a lot of choice. Because if we double edge that twice, it's 1,000,000% in Blaze versus Zapdos, which we can't do that. That's just terrible. Do we ever try and get a light screen up with Zap here? We are slower though is the problem. Yeah, the problem's reversal, so we really don't want to get this weak. Oh no, it can't be the reversal one because that's high risk, right? Yeah, it's not the reversal one. This one's overheating twice, which means it would be very weak when I come in with Zapdos, so I probably can light screen versus Typhlosion 4. If I do +1, do I put it into Blaze anyway? Typhlosion 1, I can still put it into Blaze. 2, I can still put into Blaze. Yeah, I can still put them all into Blaze. If I Screech, does Zapdos one-shot them? Good chance, though. Very good chance. Yikes. I don't like our outlook here. We could... I mean, Zapdos is doing how much? Just completely neutral. 79, right? So one double edge gets me the kill, correct? Yes, one double edge gets me the kill. I think we double edge and then try and see which Typhlosion it is, because I don't really see a lot of options. Because we're slower with everything in the backline, so we can't really swap anyway. I think we double edge once. Oh, that's very bad. That's very, very bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so terrible. We don't like that. I'm guessing a curse and then a hit doesn't kill. 28? $269. 156 to 161. It's a guaranteed kill after a curse, actually. I mean, we can't do anything else anyway. We can't hit it right now, because then we put it into Blaze, and then I'm sure Zapdos dies if it doesn't already. Zapdos might even already be dead, to be honest with you. Why do I keep doing that? It's specials are. Yeah, we're just dead, man. Fuck. Do we have a double team to try and buy Sun turns? Are we just fucked? Realistically? I mean, it could smoke screen, right? Oh, this is so bad. Oh, Firo, I miss you. I'm so sorry. I mean, do we have to curse and just hope it smoke screens at this point? It's just gonna see a kill on everything. Like, it could miss. We could get a curse and then kill. I think we have to, we could try and double team and dodge stuff, but that just feels gimmicky at this point. Because if we get one miss, naturally we can kill with... It only has 5 PP as well, right? It hasn't used any yet though, has it? So if it used 1 and hit me, then I double team, it uses 1 and misses. It's still got 3. We can't realistically stall this out of PP. I'm gonna curse once. Yeah, that's bad. We need it to miss 1 or we're probably cooked. Well, now it sees the kill, so now it's guaranteed clicking Fire Blast. It's 2 sometimes. We need a miss here. I think we have to click Double Edge, realistically. Yeah, that's probably GG. That's probably GG. What do we need more into the back? We need whack more, don't we? I wouldn't need 2 misses, Vreeze. If you get 1 miss, you're still in the same position as... The thing is, if I got 1 miss there, I could have killed it, because I was +1 with Double Edge. I might have read that chat late, so I might be in the wrong part. I think we're just fucked, realistically. We need whack more, so let's just go Zapdos, but we're probably cooked. We do kill with a Thunderbolt here, right? I haven't just completely griefed. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we just have to Thunderbolt, I guess. I mean, this thing also has Focus Band, so... Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think about pressure either, Dave. That's true. It's used 2, right? So if it misses 1 here, it's used 4. Do we have a light screen here, then? Was that Sun Turn 4 as well? So it used Sun, Fire Blast, Fire Blast. So no, that is Sun Turn 3. So if it misses 1 here, as we get up a light screen, we have light screen into the back, and then it's also... No, Zap's dead if it hits Wildcat. We basically just need a miss or we've lost, I think, at this point. It has Sun up, so it's just destroying my entire squad. And this is what I get for betraying the beautiful Fearow. This is Cosmic Karma for trading Fearow away. Better to T-Wave into screen. Yeah, I suppose it is better to T-Wave into screen, right, for Focus Band chance. Because then I'll be faster the turn after anyway to set the screen up. Is that better? What am I thinking about? I don't think I've ever in my life hit all 5. But that doesn't mean the AI won't. Yeah, T-Wave seems good actually, doesn't it? Yeah, T-Wave's gotta be the play. It's looking like a horrific loss to Typhlosion is in the books. I mean, realistically now, if it misses... Like, the only way I win this anyway, right, is if this thing misses. So surely I just spam swords, just use swords dance. I mean, the only problem I see with that is it could smoke screen me, but Sun will be down next turn as well, so then it will want to reset Sun. So I think I SD praying for a miss here. And that's the only way we get an out into the back 2 mons is if we just click a single move and kill them both. So I think we're SDing here on the prayer that it misses a Fire Blast finally. It's just the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. He's the best to ever do it. King Typhlosion. Just 3v1ing my squadron. Crazy. Well, there goes another 50 battles and another God knows how many hours of factory. We love that. It has been another fantastic Friday evening in the Battle Factory. Yeah. Indeed, Beavery is punished for dropping Fero. I think the problem with Fero there is even if I had Fero, I probably would have put it into Blaze, right? Like if I attacked it. Like I can't not attack it because it bro, why does it kill everything? This thing kills my fucking Fero as well. Like, if I drill peck that, it goes into Blaze. Like, it would Fire Blast straight away, right? I would then hit it into Blaze. And then Zapdos is coming out into a Blaze-boosted Typhlosion Fire Blast. I could have lived that, though. Yeah, Fero would have gave me a better chance. I would have been faster as well. Fero would have gave me a better chance. I probably would have... I don't know what I would have done. I would have used a less powerful move, right? Like this facade, put it into range. I probably would Mud Slap actually. I'd probably facade turn 1. Try it. No, you can try attack safely. No, it's 3 IV, never mind. Yeah, you'd have to... you could facade safely and not put it into Blaze. You'd have to facade... yeah, you'd have to facade, die, then come out in Zapdos and live 1 still. Wow, that was just really bad. That draft was bad. Everything was bad there. Having 4 elevations actually kind of fucked me there, because it made 4 of my IVs bad. But I think... I don't know what... should I have done something differently in the earlier battles? What were my swap options going into this? I'd only done one other battle, right? Yeah, I only had the swaps from last battle. I'm trying to remember what was in my draft, because I knew I was laddie weak when I was doing the draft. I couldn't have taken Hariyama from last battle because that's incredibly psychic weak. Yeah, I don't think there was a fat lot, really, I could have done differently though. That was just a really bad Mon 1 matchup. Probably should have kept Fero. Dunno. Yeah, maybe it was go for double team. Yeah, I think maybe it was go for 1 team with Umbreon Riley, because I guess if I go for 1 team, maybe I fish that 1 miss I need, then Pressure Zap stalls it entirely out. And then I have Marowak into SD for free, and at least then I've got Whack at least +2 at the minimum into the back. I mean, even then, we're talking like a +2 Whack into what's probably just going to be a Latte. I think the odds of winning that were pretty bad, even if I double teamed. The thing is, like, if it missed 1 Fire Blast on Umbreon with the Curse, like, I could have killed it. And then I would have been 2 Mons versus 2 in the back, which would have been, like, relatively okay. I mean, it's still terrible, because a Latios in the back would just be, like, horrible. But, like, I think there was a lot of upside to Curse as well there. I think Curse gives me a whole extra Pokemon into the back if it misses. Whereas I'm still 1 Pokemon into the back if I double team. But yeah, I think that was just, again, a very rough lead for that team. What can you do, eh? What can you do? The factory gives and the factory takes away. And by give, I mean it gives me literally nothing every single draft where I need something. Like, that draft wasn't even that bad, it's just the IVs were so bad on the Pokemon. Like, I don't think that mattered in that scenario, but, I mean, Raichu Firo is my 231 IVs was pretty bad. Special Muck was pretty bad. Just not a great matchup into this mon. Yeah. I mean, that's probably all for Factory for this stream, because I think if I play any more Factory, I'm probably going to break down into tiers of some description. Might do a little bit of shiny hunting. If I can figure out how to swap everything around really fast. I think we'll do a little bit of shiny hunting to unwind and de-stress. Which should be this layout? Yes. You'll have to excuse the lack of a layout. I haven't streamed this yet, so I haven't bothered making a layout. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. Right. You take my Pokemon off me, Mr. Scientist. "37 swaps has to be a PB, though. That's by far my most swaps I've ever racked up in the Factory. The drafts were really bad this run in the early rounds, so I was just swapping, like, all the time. But it is what it is. Let's do some... Let's swap some stuff around. Give me a second, I'm gonna have to rejig my desk. Let's reset that. Come on. You can do it, game. Sorry, that's probably like horrific noise. The classic, pull the game out before resetting. Make the reset on that. Where's my GBA? There we are. Let's load the save so we don't get the trade the Jirachi message. Plug that in. I'm excited for your next Factory stream, Riley. I'm very excited. I want to see how far you can take it. Oh. Where's my HDMI cable? Sorry, give me one sec. I've got to go digging under the desk for all the cables, unfortunately. This is the downside to using all real hardware, is the amount of shit you have all over your desk. And just everywhere is horrific. Oh. And is now plugged in. Ratchy indeed, Riley. Ratchy indeed. Alright. Get the Game Boy turned on. There we go. Get the Jirachi disc booted up and good to go. Praying on your downfall a day in advance. You know what they say, Riley? Pain shared is pain halved, brother. I wouldn't say I'm preying on your downfall, but let's say I'm not preying on your upfall, buddy. You can't enjoy a hate watch when nothing goes wrong, you know what I'm saying? Plus, like, you can't finish it this soon, Roddy, because then what are you going to do for content? We're going to have to find some new Tower Streak or something to do. Yep, straight back to the front lines, buddy. I'm getting more consistent, though. Like, my last, like... I lost once to double bright powder on Perish Trap Jinx when I was trying to get my streak back, but my last few streaks were 41. 41, like, I died to Jinx, which was like 11. And then back to 51 again. And then it was 57 the streak before it was 41. So, like, we're getting more consistent, if nothing else. Man, zero speed zap there was so bad. Like, a fast zap would have outsped that Typhlosion. That was just really bad. Zap 4 is a fraud and a bad Pokemon. I fear in my heart that Zap 4 is truly just terrible. Yep, it is what it is, Raven. D-Knight Outrage crit you to next dimension. I didn't even know that D-Knight had, like, Outrage on a set. Like, I know it gets Outrage, but I didn't realize it was a D-Knight set that had Outrage. I want to put on the record as well, Riley, that I finally used that, skip you were telling me about that you and KT thought of, where you, like, lose and it skips you to the bottom. And I genuinely do not believe it's even that much faster than just walking. Like, I was legitimately 3 HP going into the battle trying to die. And I used Growl like 3 times before the Mon killed me. Like, I could have walked down there in the same time as dying. It did not feel like a very good skip. Oh, I forgot to turn my calendar on. Oh. We need to do +1 to the one that's 28. And then we need to do +3 to that one, right? Not that one. This one. That one. I always forget to turn the virtual camera on in OBS. Every time. Yeah, I really don't think it's worth it, Riley, because A, you have to be, like, absolutely no HP to die in one hit. Because you level up as well, so you level up to level 6 in the battle. So it barely happens, like, where you'd be in a scenario to do it in the first place. And even when you are, like, they can just growl or string shot repeatedly. It's just annoying. It was more annoying than just, like, walking back down. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll go and see May. Don't you worry, Birch. Did you get your cable yet, Riley? I still want to know if that cable actually helps. Because, like, if I didn't have to swap the cables every time, that'd be so nice. I know you said you had a snowstorm, though, so I suppose it probably hasn't came yet, right? There's probably a million parcels to be delivered from storm overflow. Back from your walk, gonna shower and hop in your PC. Sounds good, Raven. No, it hasn't arrived yet. Alright. I'm keen to see it, I'm keen to see it. Oh, yes. Mudkip missing tackle turn 1. Big. Oh, double miss. Come on, Mudkip, you got this, bro. Okay, I thought that was triple miss then. I was about to actually rage. I've only had triple miss once so far, I think. I don't want to get crit. I cannot be bothered doing the Walk of Shame. Especially now I only have to catch 2 Pokemon, it's a lot easier. I don't need as much HP left over. I can play a bit safer and heal. I mean, how can you say he's not a tree? Vreeze, he has tree in the name. That's why he's the best Pokemon, because he has tree in his name. Don's just arrived for some Friday Coliseum chillage. Hello, hello, howdy, howdy. Have fun. We are Coliseum enjoyers over here. We have racked up quite a Coliseum collection over the years. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if next time, like when I'm getting the swaps, I wonder if I can maneuver it so I get the extra elevation in the round with the bad IVs. So you draft like one less Pokemon with scuffed IVs, and then in the next round you then draft the extra one with 31 IVs. I wonder if you can manipulate that a bit better. Guess it depends what swaps you've got available though, right? Yo, it's good, Joplin. Not a lot's very good at the moment, to be honest, Joplin. We just got decimated by a Typhlosion 1 in the good old Battle Factory. He may have set Sunny Day and then just eviscerated my entire existence. That may have been a thing that happened. So I'm excited to get the tower team going as well, where you have a bit more control over what you have and what's going on. Although I will admit, I do have a glaring weakness to Starmie 3 once my good friend Snorlax is dead. But I'm sure that'll be fine. You doing a shiny check right now? I'm probably going to do a little bit of shiny hunting, to be honest with you, Moki, right now. Bit of a decompress post-factory stress. I've got a couple of eggs to trade in. I've got a Jirachi to trade in from the bonus disc. We got a couple of checks. What's the current grind? This is mixture of 5 IV eggs and Jirachi. The factory grind is trying to get to 100, which I knew would be hard because I've watched like every single LRXC stream ever. So I was under no illusion of how difficult 100 in the factory would be. But it likes to remind you often and painfully how true that statement is. Alright, let's do our Jirachi trade. What's the current factory record? As in the world record, Mocha, or my record. The world record for open level is Wildcat owns the open level one. He was in the chat earlier. I think he's. I'm trying to remember where he ended off at. He's going for 200, but I think he ended at like 1. I know they're at 150s. And then he pushed it a bit further. I want to say it's like. Is it like 170 or something? At the minute. I can't remember, to be honest, Moki. It's above 150 for sure. In open level. And then LRXC has the singles for level 50, which is like 150 something. And then I think his name, I don't remember what his name is. There's a guy that has the doubles record. I don't want to say his name wrong. He's in the Discord. You go and find his name. Something with a G, but I don't want to say it wrong. Gorman. Yeah, he has the doubles record, I think. I'm not sure if he has doubles in 50 and 100, or if he's just got one or the other. I'm not a big fan of doubles, personally, though. I never really have been. It's not something that really interests me too much, personally. I've never played, like, VGC or anything, so it's not really my format. Oh, there we go. Let's check our Rachi. No dice. And now you will be traded away for your sins, Jirachi. I thought it was Guma, but when I looked in the Discord, I think it's the guy that's in... Maybe has a different username, I'm not sure. Oh no, Guma's in there as well. Yeah, Guma. Okay. I knew it was a G, and then I went in LRXC's Discord, and there's Gorman and then Guma next to each other. I just read the first G and was like, it's that guy. Yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely Guma. Dun, 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 dun. Doubles is really fun once you do a little bit of a feeling for it. I think that's the problem, though. I don't have any feeling for it currently, Vrees. Like, I can see objectively that it lets a lot of cool strategies work. Like, I watch a lot of your stuff, and obviously it facilitates a lot of Pokemon that wouldn't normally see any play in singles. But I'm just not sure it's for me, to be honest. Maybe once I've, like, done all the stuff I want to do with the battle facilities, I'll then have a try at that, but... Right now, I'm relatively content with just trying to do my singles stuff. Like, the factory stuff alone's probably going to take literally forever to even get, like, a decent streak going again now. So we'll see. It's a lot of time investment with the factory is the issue, without the speed up. There's a lot of, like, stalling stuff that just takes forever. Like, getting the streaks back up on cartridge takes a lot of time. And all that time that I do that is time that I'm not shiny hunting, so I'm not getting my tower team ready. But I kind of like them both, so I'm trying to figure out the balance between doing both of them. It's kind of hard. Because sometimes you lose and you're like, you just want to get your streak back up, like, immediately, so you just start grinding only one. And then sometimes you lose and you're just annoyed, so you just want to take a break. It's hard to, like, moderate both at the same time. It very much fluctuates with performance. I'm just trying to process the fact that I just got full swept by a Typhlosion. I mean, I suppose Typhlosion is basically just Charizard, but in disguise. And, like, when I was looking at Charizard calcs, Charizard decimates a lot of stuff, so I shouldn't really be that surprised. Especially with the poor IV mix I had. I'm so excited for Charizard, man. It's going to be hard to fight the temptation of just taking... Like, if I get Zard next, it's going to be super hard to fight the temptation of just running through with Zard, because Zard's not even, like, part of the main team. I might play some Zard and some Tower on, like, my other cartridge or something. Making the thumbnail for tomorrow, gonna have T-Tar loving on Kang on it. That is cursed. You are cursed, Riley. Yes. Yes, Vrees, look at my goat. You can no longer deny the power of the Rapidash. remember when you showed it, can't Oko Storm with Solar Beam? And I only have one monitor at the moment, so I have chat off on that. I suppose I can half and half my projector actually, can't I? Let me do that before my phone dies. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go and dig out the stream chat. Where are you, stream? There you are. Oh no, now I get the YouTube classic of the chat's gonna take 5 minutes to load in. We love that. Let me plug my phone in while this loads. I mean, if the chat would ever load on YouTube, that would be much appreciated, YouTube. Like, you can... It is possible to load the chat, and I promise. Let me go and do it from YouTube Studio. It'll probably load instantly, though. Content. Why can I not see... YouTube. Why are you like this? Pop out, chat. There we go. Forgive me, I'm a YouTube noob. There we go. You're looking at Sunny Day sub Pattaya with Solar Beam Flamethrower. You sub turn 1 in case it's Thunder Wave. Sunny Day turn 2. If it's a fence, it's max 70% with surf, so you can get the berry and Oko next turn. Sea Breeze. I knew one day someone would give Rapidash a home. Is there a doubles in Dome as well, or is Dome only singles? You're still not forgiven, Riley, for not drafting Rapidash in your last draft, buddy. I did not forget. I drafted the GOAT Fearer in my draft. I mean, I did lose, but... And maybe that's the point. I lost because I got rid of Fearer, though, in reality. I should have known that getting rid of Fearer was a mistake. Yeah, LRXE is doing doubles at the minute, Moke. I haven't watched as much of the doubles stuff because again, I'm not as big of a fan of the doubles stuff. But I tune in every now and then, especially when I'm working from home and he's streaming. I really like LRXC for like whenever I'm working from home because he streams for like so long. Like he'll stream for like 6 hours straight. So I don't have to like go and find videos to put on throughout the day or anything to keep me entertained. Oh, Charmander, you horrible failure. Get removed from my side. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dome has doubles, but it's really interesting because you still have 3 Pokemon and only bring 2 to each battle. Huh. I mean, surely, like... How have you been anyway, Job? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. What's your grind nowadays? You drafted Rapidash, but did you win, Vreeze, when you drafted Rapidash? That is the question. And if the answer's no, it's fake news. It's been a while getting back into it now. I've got some upgrades in terms of specs too. Very nice. New PC, new laptop? What are we talking? I think your internet cut out. What were you going to say about dome doubles? I was going to say, like, protect explosion's probably very good, right? If it's just 2 Pokemon. Like, you just protect with one, boom with the other. Maybe you kill both. A lot of the time. You got a capture card too, and no more Mac laptop, got a sick PC now. Very nice, Joplin, very nice. Yeah, a PC is a massive upgrade. I used to have, like, the worst, like, biggest piece of shit laptop. And nothing felt better than, like, the freedom of finally having an actual functioning PC. Protect explosion until you hit bright powder, focus band, protect, then it's extra bad. Yeah, I suppose, actually. Yeah, that's a valid point. Oh, my name's Beaveries. I think about things. Yeah. Keep thinking, buddy. Keep playing smart. See where that gets you. It won't get you a Regirock that's blowing up, I know that. You're resetting for shiny Eevee and Heart Gold or Silver? Interesting. Kind of waiting on Battle Frontier stuff for when you can actually get streaming down. Yeah, that makes sense. See how much fun we're having streaming? You want to join it? Yeah, I'm probably not the one to be involved in that because I stream incredibly ad hoc whenever I feel like it, basically. But I very much enjoy the Riley and the Beaveries streams. And that is probably the reason why I've been streaming a little bit. I mean, I basically didn't stream for like years before kind of sliding into this community a bit. It's very, it's a nice atmosphere. Alright, that is another round of trash completed. I think I'm going to end stream there. I might dip into the Discord, Mr. Vreeze, if you're around. Smiley face. It was a fun stream though, barring the obvious 1v3'd by a Typhlosion. Other than that, it was pretty good. Up until that point, I was having fun. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you whenever I stream next, which who knows when that will be. Later.